Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Kashyyyk on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So we had a bit of a stop-start, for which I do apologise for. Someone knocked on the door literally the moment I started the stream. And it's another scorching day today. So the plan is we're going to try and get Kashyyyk all finished up today. So that means getting our star map and settling the Wookie leadership. So we'll go for the star map first, which is here. Ooh. All these random tack things flying around. Beautiful. Caught on random environment for no reason at all. Let's head to the computer. And we need to answer evilly to avoid a fight.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek. But good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time. Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations. I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern. I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming. I can't say. Preliminary. I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%. Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted. Error. Data regarding author. Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied. There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map, or can be made ready. Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now.
Well, this is
Access
a fucking
will terminate
joy.
with success or failure of evaluation. Evaluation
So we
commenced.
basically just need to
Results
answer
will
as
be
ruthlessly
compared
as
against
possible.
the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookie and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do? The temperament of a companion is unreliable at best. You wisely trade the threat of 1 year or 5 for none or 2.
This machine certainly seems to want a very specific type of response.
In this instance, the Wookiee is unreliable. His family has been a mire of treachery. I judge the answer correct. You display the proper behavior to match the pattern in memory. Evaluation will continue. Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code, you learn two things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Ah, the Coventry question.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision. Very good reasoning. I will apply it to the rest of the evaluation. You begin to match the pattern in memory. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
Let it happen.
It makes the most strategic sense. Your people will rally beneath you against the common foe. As their eyes turn outward, your rule will strengthen. The trappings of war grant many opportunities. You have matched the pattern in memory. I recognize you and will fulfill my designated function. Yes, you are ready. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
What a frustrating computer. But we get our star map. One of 4 we need to track down. We get dark side points.
Well, well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory, but I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
Oh, you fool. So we got the star map. Next is the question of the Wookie leadership, so we need to head to here. Sorry about this, I've got quite a bit of glare on my screen. It's quite hard to see where I'm going. Gonna save that level up for just a spell. But we should be nicely done with Kashyyyk after today. Good progress. I don't think we're gonna do more than this today though. I want a day just to chill and sort a few things out in the real world. It's properly warm today. It's like 23 degrees outside, which is warm for... Oh, I've gone too far. Which is warm for my blood.
Almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freya. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
Well,
hard. So I'm going to do one of the few light side things in this game, even though we're playing dark side, and I'm going to spare the Wookiees because I like Wookiees.
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freya?
so he wants us to find
I'm here.
the Blade of Bacca. Oh, I didn't mean to use that.
What?
Which is to the south, I believe. Oop. Get this nice little bit of chi up. Yeah, anytime my party want to join in, assholes.
Sure.
It is interesting replaying this game because the story still holds up to an extent, but it is a bit dated in its. Well, look at it. Oh well. Just one of the things you have to accept when you play a slightly older game. I'm not as dark side as I'd like. We're probably going to go back to questionable morality. Type the Kinrath here. Ritual Beast. Let's try to surround it.
Yes.
Oh, we've got this guy on ice. We get the sword. Doesn't look to be anything else here. I mean, we're playing it as dark side, but we're playing it as dark side on principle.
I'm here.
Sure.
Back to Wookie. I have found the blade. Cool, cool, cool. We've all got levels. Beautiful. Right, our business in the lowest part of the Shadowlands is now done. We can head back. We've got a little bit of looking around in the upper Shadowlands. And then we can get this all wrapped up.
I'm here.
Sure.
Saving the levels, because I can't remember if they give a full heal, which might be useful to me. God damn,
here.
stop walking through the mines.
Yes. Sure.
So let's have a look at the map. So, yeah, just explore slightly south of here to grab some sort of remains. It's all cleared out via right. Noosh, 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 noosh. We want this good progress today. This is a nice chunk. Slaver contract bowcaster, bowcasting bolt casing. Journal, journal. Okay. Let's have a little look, see if there's anything south. Enemies.
See what you got.
What can I do? Let's make this quick.
Nothing here. Okay, splitting the road.
So be it. There, dig deep.
I love when they heal unprompted. It's like so much easier.
What can I
Yes.
We do seem to be getting more consistent damage outputs rather than missing all the time now, which is quite nice.
Sure.
do? Yes.
Fucking Yankee S controls.
Yes.
Corpse. Credits. Nearly done. Yeah, we can soon head back. Just get Broken droid.
What can I
Ow!
do?
Motherfucker. Right, I think we're done. Let's pop a save into place. Anywhere will do. Now, where is the way out? Basket up. Nice, 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 nice. I love good progress. And once we're done, that's Kashyyyk crossed off. I think we do Tatooine next. Okay. I wish there was a way I could sort of focus. Oh, Master was almost dead. Let me use my one as well for a heal. Skills. And I have 2 powers. Stun and disable droid.
Yes. Sure.
So be it. There.
Nice. Job done.
Yes.
Drop a quick save. Plug this in. Having seen Wookie operate basket, you understand it enough. Oh, well, that's fortunate. Back on the upper floors. There's another Wookie there. The feck?
How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zar. You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it. What? No, of course not. Not like that, anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I have seen you give in to temptation and indulge your baser emotions on many occasions. I'm afraid you are on the path that leads to the dark side. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand. The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for. I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly? And how adept must one become at making excuses for one's actions if suffering is the result? How long before you stop making excuses at all? It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying. I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side, but I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Okay, so I need to find Wookie Papa. Clearly, before I can finish this up. Is he going to be on my map? Nani? My kingdom for a Wookie. Please don't say I have to go all the way back down. Wouldn't that be a fucking kick in the teeth? Oh, there's a Wookiee there. No. XP for doing this, so it's not entirely worthless.
Yes.
Sure.
Don't like how the enemies have respawned. There's another Wookie there.
What can I do?
Double cure is so fucking useful. Ah, there you are. Lead on. Right, straight into a fight from the look of it. Massively outnumbered. One down. I'm just working on the weaklings. Nice, wipe them out. What are you doing now, Zalbar? Yes, you have a life debt. Sweet. Doing this for a good reason. Oh, we got a lot of light side points. Level 14 now, though. And I'm going to gain a skill. Let's increase my saving throws. For powers, I think we'll go for Destroy Droid. Auto mesh level up for mission. Who goes from 6 to 12? There's also the matter of the Wookie collaborator. Which means just going to the House of Laws,
Hey,
I think.
Bacca, you ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt to the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Oh, fuck, I got turned around. Shit. Doop 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 doo. Have I gone the wrong way? Yes, who owns this bolt casing? Wait, he's executed, I get paid. Kill him. I found nothing to justify the murder. kill him.
Big Z says honor was everything to his people. I guess he's right.
Totally sold him out so I could get paid. We get 100 credits and base dark side points finally. We need to slip back into depravity.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I'm sorry for the way I acted before. It's just that when it comes to Lena, I tend to get a little worked up. My brother and me had a good thing going. Sure, Griff had his run-ins with the law on Terrace, but we got by okay, until Lena came and ruined everything. She was a dancer at the cantina where my brother used to go play Kashyyyk. Griff could be a real smooth talker, and it wasn't long before the two of them were dating. But Lena was used to dating rich Teresian nobles, guys with mountains of credits. Griff could never give her the lifestyle she was used to, no matter how hard he worked. I'm not gonna pretend Griff wasn't a hustler and a con artist, but that doesn't mean you can just insult him. He did what he did to look out for me. I thought Lena would brush Griff off when she saw how poor he was, but for some reason, she stuck around. I guess she saw the potential for a big payday down the road. After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were gonna try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went. Oh, I know what happened. As soon as she got him off Terrace, Lena sunk her claws into Griff butt good. She twisted him around her little finger and made him forget all about me. I know I'll probably never see Griff again. But part of the reason I came with you was the hope that I could find out what happened to my brother. Don't worry. I won't let the search for Griff get in the way of what we're doing. Let's just get back to the task at hand. Is there anything else I can help you with? Well, I know Zalbar's from Kashyyyk, but he never liked to talk about it. He wouldn't even tell me why he left. I don't think the Wookiees like outsiders much. Sorry I can't be more help, you know. Okay.
Beautiful. Right. We're pretty much done on Kashyyyk. There's one more quest to cash in. We can do that as we leave the planet when we get back to... What is the word? When we get back to the spaceport. And then after that, we're going to head to probably Tatooine next to get our final companion. But just because we can get our final companion. So, that is going to be it for today. We will be back with something new tomorrow. Not quite sure which it's going to be out of the list. But yeah, with something new tomorrow for sure. And then, following, we'll be picking up Suikoden 2 after that. So, thank you for watching, everyone. I'm going to get out of the sun now and go get a nice ice cream or something. So, thank you. Good night. Ta-ra.